thought you were ordering pizza.
You thought correct.
Lee.
What?
You thought correct. Lee is the proper way to say that.
I will stab you.
He'll stab you. What? Hey, did you write in my notebook?
Jesus! What?
Did you write in my notebook?
No, I didn't. Get out of here. I'm busy.
Okay.
God.
So basically, you are the least exciting version of yourself.
No, dude, I have this notebook that I can write to past versions of myself.
How do you know that future self is writing it?
I think that there's like a future timeline of me who writes the note, and whatever he writes in the note shows up in this notebook in my timeline, which would also explain why I, in this timeline, don't end up writing it later on anyway.
So he doesn't have the same convenience that you have of having a future self writing that information to him that he is in turn giving to present you. So if he did, that would make him future past you, and that would make you past future you.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Man, that reminds me of something my grandma had. She would go into the back room. I would hear two voices.
Whoa, hey, dude, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just sometimes I feel like I live there still.
You mean you feel like you still live there?
Why the fuck are you in my tree?
Somehow, this happens every game night. Someone takes a shit in the toilet and doesn't flush. So, who was it?
I think I could help with that.
How?
I can set a specific time on my camera, and it'll take a picture of whatever was there at the time. I could set it back to, say, a week ago. Take a picture, and... Whoa, what the hell? It's a picture of Renee squirting ketchup down his pants.
Ketchup? I knew it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, if you look at the photo, it is clear that that's what you're doing.
If we made a Venn diagram where one circle is for people who shit in the toilet but don't flush, and we have another circle for people who squirt ketchup up their dick holes, the intersection, I would have to conclude, would only be labeled Renee.
It wasn't me. I can prove it.
What?
I can prove it. So we'll point this at the handle, and we'll see who touched it last.
So it was you.
No, because if he was the last one to touch the handle, then that means he did flush, which means he did not leave the poo in there.
Can't you point it at the seat? Wouldn't that tell us who didn't flush?
Yeah, that's great.
Me?
Well, that's what the laser says.
Okay, so the evidence so far seems to point to Bill, but I don't think we have enough for a conviction. So how about Cameron? You take pictures of the toilet over the last hour or so?
I can set it to 5-minute intervals, but I'll see what it gives me. Do you guys mind?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just leave you there. So what about Josh? Why is he off the hook?
Well, he's the one who brought the attention to the poop in the first place.
And according to this, it was Cameron.
Hey, we don't know that Future has really figured out who did it. It being in that notebook doesn't mean it's true.
Did you get the pictures?
Yeah.
Wait. Go back. Cameron, are you hovering?
Of course I am. I don't want my ass touching the same seat that's been defiled by all of you.
Well, I'm guessing it can't be Cameron then, because I'm assuming the same germaphobe that doesn't want to touch his butt to his seat doesn't want poop water to splash into his butthole.
Why do you have to say butthole? Why not just butt?
I mean, the butthole is part of the butt.
Can we stop talking about my butthole?
Okay, so since I was the first one in there, and I refuse to believe that each of you went in there, used the toilet, but still didn't flush, I think it's safe to rule me out.
I have an idea. What if Renee just touched the handle but he didn't flush?
You think I'd do that? Touch the handle and not flush?
Yeah.
So all we have to do is point the laser at the poop.
So no one touched the poop.
What if you have to take the poop out of the water for it to work?
I don't understand. Why would you do this?
I just couldn't play another game of cards with you guys. Thought this was a bit more exciting anyway.
So we each seem to have a magical item of some sort, except for Bill, unless you do have one.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, what is that? What does that do?
Check this out. Who left the shit in the toilet? Always with the butthole.
Motherfucker. Somehow, this happens every game night. Someone takes a shit in my bed.